everyone. Today I'm going to film a video for you guys. It's going to be the everyday makeup routine I do. The only exception is I'm not going to be actually applying the makeup onto my face, but if you'd like to see that in future videos, let me know and I'll do that for you. But I'm just going to be talking through of what I do and what I wear and the products I use and why I use them and why I like them and everything. So I hope you guys enjoy. The first thing that I wear is the Peppermint Penguin Lip Balm, and it's just a normal lip balm that I found in a Superdrug store, and I apply this on first because it moisturises my lips and it leaves them soft, so when I come to apply my lipstick at the end, it's much more easier and the dryness of my lips sort of undries and makes them smooth. So I use that, or I use the Nivea Lip Care Pearl and Shine, because that's a quite good one as well, but mostly I use this one because I love both of these products very much. The next thing I go on to is my foundation. Now, if I'm just staying at home and being lazy, or if I'm just going to Jaz's house, I won't make as much of an effort of wearing a very high coverage foundation. The Garnier BB cream, and it's nearly run out, so I need to go out and purchase some more. It's good coverage, but not as good coverage. I like wearing this because it leaves my skin incredibly soft, and it does give me coverage, but I just need to touch upon a few spaces on my face which haven't been covered with some concealer, but I still really like this very much. However, if I'm going out for a meal or for a wedding or for a party, I'll go for a little bit higher up the brand. It's MAC foundation, and this is the mineralize satin finish in SPF 15. This is nearly run out as well, actually. It's not much left, so I'm trying to save this for the wedding that's coming up later, and I might vlog it for you, but the pictures are definitely going to be on Instagram. But I really like wearing this because it gives me really good coverage, and I actually really like it, and it protects me from the sun a little bit so I don't get sunburn. That's thumbs up from me. The next thing that I do is I move up to my eyes, and if I'm not really doing anything with my eyes, and I don't really need to do anything to my eyes on everyday basis unless I'm going out for a meal, etc., I just go for the plain liquid eyeliner. Here we go. And the mascaras, and I use 3 depending on which one I fancy. I've got the Maybelline Volume Express Boost Mascara, which is in this packaging, and I sometimes use the Maybelline Volume Express Lift Up Mascara. I think this is the one that I use most often. I just purchased this one, so I think I quite like that one very much. If I'm going out and I don't want to put any eyeshadows or anything, but I want a good lift in my eyelashes, I go for the Clinique High Impact Mascara. There we go. If I'm going to be going out and I want to do some nice eyeshadows for my eyes, I go for my MAC palette that I purchased, which is here. I love this MAC palette. The only downfall to this is that it doesn't show the names of the colours, so if I were to tell you, I would just show it up close up to the camera and see if you can get it. But it's a real downfall that it doesn't give me the names. In this one, it's got blusher and lipstick and eyeshadow, so it's a really good palette, and it's 5 palettes. And the main one that I use for my eyes, if it's just a natural sort of, I go for these 2 colours here. These 2 colours, I put this one on the forehead and I put this one in the crease. These 2 give me such a nice sort of lid colour, and I really like it. It looks nice and natural, and it doesn't give me too harsh. And I put like this one, lovely silvery, in the inner corner just to open up my eyes a little bit. So that's what I use for every day. And then obviously I use any of these mascaras, and then I also eyelash curl them with that eyelash curler. Next I go for concealer, and I use my MAC concealer. This is nearly run out now. in the colour NW25, and I just touch up on this with under my eyes and any blemishes that I might have on my face. The only thing I'll say about this is it doesn't give me as much coverage. It gives me coverage for about 5 to 6 hours. But obviously if you're out in the sun, you're going to keep on touching your face, and it just annoys me that it comes off really easily, and it's a really oily foundation, and my skin is in the mixture of oily and dry. Next I go for blushes, and I've got 3 blushes here that I really like. They're all MAC, surprise surprise. And mostly I use this one here, but I really like these 2 as well. This one is called Dolly Mix. It's a lovely bright pink colour. I really like wearing this in the winter. And this one is called, I haven't even used it yet. I have used it. Yeah, I've used it a few times actually. And it's called More and More. And it's a lovely, it's similar to Dolly Mix, just a bit more darker, but I wear this. I've only purchased this, so I've used it in the summer a few times, but it looks a bit too bright. But I'm sure I'll fall in love with it very soon. And the one that I love at the moment is by MAC as well, and it's called Margin Frost. It's the beautiful colour that I've ever seen. It's so pretty. It's got bits of shimmer in it. I don't think it looks that nice on camera. So that's what I use for my blusher. And then next I'm moving on to highlighting, and I don't use as much highlight than I used to. I've only just got into highlighting my cheekbones and my brow bone. I didn't used to do it as much before, purely because I didn't really think that it suited me, but now I've really got into it, and I use the Revlon Skin Lights palette. It looks really damaged at the moment. It's because I've been using it very frequently, and I got this quite a long time ago, but I sort of found it lurking at the back of my cupboard again, and I fell in love with it. This is the highlighter, which is absolutely beautiful. I absolutely love this highlighter. If I show you the highlighter and I'll just swatch it, you'll see why I love it so much. Can you see that? Let me stand up and show you. So beautiful, and it just catches the sun. Next, eye powder. I sometimes use the Silk Finishing Powder, which is just my Silk Finishing Powder. So this is like if I'm not really going out anywhere special, I just use this loose powder. I really like this powder actually. That the one that I use for going out. The one that I use for going out has just got more SPF in it, and it stays on for longer, but this one makes my makeup feel like it's going to stay put. So I really like this powder. And the one that I use if I'm going out somewhere is the Revlon New Complexion One Step Makeup Tender Peach is the colour that I use for my powder, and this is an SPF 15 as well. I'll show you the... See, it's nearly finished as well. I've used both sections, and it's actually a really good powder. And like I said, I like this because it makes it stay on for longer, my makeup stay on for longer, and it just makes sure that it's protecting my skin from the sun. Okay, and the lipstick that I use is it's in Rimmel London, and I use Rimmel's lip liner pencil as well. Let me swatch this in the colour 144 Cafe Latte. Lovely. That is the colour of the lip liner that I use. And the lipstick that I use, like I said, is from Rimmel London, and it's actually nearly run out. I love this colour. It's another that I've got now. The reason why I love this so much, it just looks like I've got no lipstick on. It just looks like I've got lip gloss on. And because of the colour of my skin tone, I think it matches quite nicely with it. And for the lip gloss, I use Sexy Mother Plucker. Pumps up my lips and makes them look more fatter. In the colour Yummy Plum Mom. And it's by Slope and Glory. Now what I've missed out is the brushes that I use. So I'm just quickly going to whiz through it at the end. I've got all my brushes collection here, and basically I'm just going to tell you what I use for what. Okay, for my foundation, I use this one here, and this just blends in. This is just a normal drugstore. I think it's got no brands on it. What was it? I can't remember where I got it from. I think it was Boots, but I don't know what the brand that I got. But it's sort of just a foundation, normal foundation brush that I use to blend in my foundation, or if I'm just putting my BB cream on, just smudge it in with my hands. So it just allows me to be quick. Yeah. For my blusher, I use this brush here. It's called Ruby and Millie Enchance Brush 10mm. I think that's an expensive one. Okay. For my eyeshadows, I use two brushes. I use the same two brushes, but they're used for different things. They're both by Ecotools. I use this one for my main lid, and I use this one. I use this for the crease, and it's a more fluffier. And it allows me to get up and smudge it in nicely. So I use these two for my eyeshadows. I use this one just to blend out my concealer. I love this brush, and it's so soft, and it makes sure that the concealer has been set properly. Right, I use this brush for the powder. It's actually a blush brush, but I like using this for the powder because it's so soft. For my eyebrows, I don't do anything to my eyebrows unless they're feeling a bit spark. I just use this comb just to comb them through to make sure they're all in the right direction and to help my eyebrows stay put. And just to blend everything out on my face when everything's on, I use this big e.l.f. brush, which is actually a powder brush, and it's called the Total Face brush, just to blend everything out to make sure there's no harsh lines or anything. I like this brush. Yeah, it just does the job that I wanted to do to make sure there's no harsh lines left. So that is the end of the video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure you give me a really big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. All of my links are down below, my Instagram and everything that you want me to, or that you want to follow me on. I really hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe, like, and keep watching. Bye! I love singing.